Hey guys, I first want to say thank you so much for the likes, the subscriptions, and the amount of comments. I'm so humbled and thankful and appreciative, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you guys. It means so much to me. It really does. But now let's just we need to talk about the Flash episode 23 from season 2. Let's just do it. I mean, oh, Flashpoint Paradox. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. For those of you guys who haven't seen the Flashpoint Paradox, please watch it immediately. Just go. If you have Netflix, it's on Netflix. Watch it. It's amazing. If you're a fan of the Justice League or superheroes or you just really love the Flash, you're going to very much love this film, even if it is animated. But yeah, so Barry goes back in time and he saves his mom after everything. Oh my god! I was watching the episode and I'm thinking, okay, this is all right. I thought it was gonna be something big at the end, but I mean, even last year the singularity was there and that was a thing. We didn't know what was gonna happen. But then after that scene after that West Allen scene, when he goes back, I just kept thinking, no, Barry, don't do it. Barry, don't do it. This is not gonna end well for you, Barry. But yeah, it's season 3 is gonna be amazing if they're going somewhat into the Flashpoint Paradox route. Obviously, they can't do all of it. They don't have Wonder Woman. They don't have Aquaman. They don't have Batman. So it would be kind of difficult to even go that route. I know that they're going to do a four-way crossover, or they're in discussions of doing a four-way crossover between Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash, and Supergirl. So that could mean that Barry's decision might impact or might have impacted what's happening in other shows. I don't know. That'd be really hard to do, I think. It might get a little confusing if they changed every show based off of what happened on The Flash. But I do think that Arrow and all the other shows will be affected in some way because they are in the same Earth. How they're gonna bring in Supergirl, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna she's still gonna be on Earth 3, or if she comes in. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that to the side. They'll figure that out. But yeah, so pretty much Barry's changed everything, and essentially in the film, that change actually led to the end of the world. So I feel like there's going to be pretty high stakes in the show in regards to Barry needing to go and change time back, because there's huge implications for characters or situations on the show that could lead to the end of the world. And I'm really hoping they use Arrow as a Batman-esque character because, Batman was a huge part of the Flashpoint Paradox, and because they don't have a Batman, they might use Arrow because they pretty much give Arrow all of his storylines. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna take from the Flashpoint Paradox, what they're not gonna take. I don't believe Eobard is dead. I know there's a lot of question because there was that image of Barry on trial, and in the comics he does go on trial for killing Eobard Thawne and for killing Iris. It's this whole thing, but I don't think he killed Eobard in the past. I think he pretty much was just saying, I'm not going to let you do this again, which I was very excited about because early on in the episode when Tom Cavanaugh left and went back to Earth 2, I was thinking, oh no, we need Tom, please come back. How is he coming back? How is he coming back? And then when that scene happened with Eobard, I was thinking, okay, so Earth 1 Harrison Wells is still alive, meaning that they're going to use Earth 1 Harrison Wells, the original Harrison Wells that we never got to actually see. And okay, thank you. Another kind of character shift for Tom Cavanaugh, awesome. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. We're probably not going to have Barry know Caitlin and Cisco at all. I don't even know if Caitlin and Cisco will know each other because I think Cisco was only hired by Eobard / Harrison Wells because he went back in time and found out that he needed to hire Cisco. So I don't even know where some of these characters are going to be. I know Barry and Iris will still know each other. Barry and Joe won't be as close. I don't know what's going to happen with Wally. It's going to be so interesting to kind of see where they want to take the show now. Even villain-wise, I don't know which villain they're going to bring in. I don't think they're going to just have the Reverse Flash as a villain. I don't know what his role is going to be in this, because in the show or in the film, he was pretty much antagonizing Barry throughout the entire movie. So I don't know if he's going to have a large presence in the 3rd season, or if there's going to be another villain who doesn't even have powers, because Barry's probably not going to have powers, and at least not initially when he wakes up or goes back to his timeline. And so they might just have a villain who doesn't even have powers, just to kind of counteract, because the particle accelerator didn't go off, he didn't get his powers, and nobody else got their powers. So it's very real. It's a very real possibility that the villain isn't even a metahuman, which would be very interesting, because the Flash has always relied on powers, and having villains with powers. They've been able to do that because Barry himself has powers. So it'd be a really interesting dynamic shift to kind of see Barry have to use his brain, because we know he has one, to use his brain to fight against whatever's happening and outsmart and outwit, to save probably the world. Yeah, so whoo, can't wait for that. What was the other thing? Jay Garrick looks exactly like Barry's dad, and I can't wait. He's Henry Allen, his doppelganger. This is amazing. It was really smart of them to do that, because I know in the comics, the Flash looks at Jay Garrick as a father figure, and to have his actual father look like Jay Garrick really cements that father figure opinion. So I'm really happy they did that, and they kind of salvaged Jay Garrick, because I know a lot of people were worried with Zoom, and the way that he said he was Jay Garrick and kind of ruining the Jay Garrick name. So to have, Henry Allen go and be the lookalike for Jay Garrick, it really kind of makes a lot of sense, but also makes even me as an audience member feel a lot more relieved to still have John Wesley Shipp. Because he always has to be the dad that dies. I don't get it. He always has to break my heart when I watch him die on a show and leave his son to... It's okay, Dawson. It's okay. Okay, I'm back. Zoom! What? The Time Wraith? I should have seen that coming. I didn't. And I'm sad to say that I didn't see that coming. I know that he might potentially be the Black Flash and try and come after Barry later. I know that in the comics, I'm pretty sure it's Barry that's trying to kill himself as the Black Flash, but it would be interesting to still have a Black Flash, even if it isn't Barry. That will come up later on. Kind of Zoom's not gone forever. But yeah, it would be super awesome to have a Zoom return, even if it is just with the mangled face and... and there was one other thing before I want to talk about Wes Allen. There was one other thing. What was it? Damn, I can't remember what the other thing was. Okay, obviously it's not important. Okay, Wes Allen. We got another kiss. We got a real kiss where they were both admitting their feelings. Once again, have complications because the time was reversed. I don't know if it's just the writers are screwing with us because they think it's funny, or if there's going to be some huge payoff. Like, I'm waiting for the big payoff for this, because we have suffered enough, okay? We have suffered so much, and I think it's about time where we got some closure on this. Like, I want to just see Barry and Iris together. I want to see them going out to dates. I want to see them, holding hands as they're walking. I just want to see all the little things. And I know that they're trying to screw with us right now, but just stop. Just give me West Allen. Just make it happen already. Just make it happen. Going into season 3 though, I really feel like West Allen is going to be established. In the Flashpoint Paradox, that's not the case, but considering the circumstances involving Iris and Barry not being together in the show, I feel like Barry going back in time and making it so he doesn't live with Iris and Joe will actually make it so he can tell Iris how he feels without having to worry about her leaving him, and you know, the complications of maybe his mom's death and someone else leaving. It just won't be there. So it's very likely that they established a romantic relationship earlier on and are together. In what capacity, I don't know. They might be engaged. Just saying. I mean, that would. I could handle that. Not really. I'd be like so happy if they were engaged. But yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of great West Allen stuff. And even if they're not engaged or dating and they had like a messy breakup and they're still iffy in whatever timeline Barry ends up in, I feel like once he reverses time and goes back and changes, you know, saving his mother, because he's gonna have to do that. Ready your tissue boxes when that happens. I feel like when he does that, he's gonna go back and kind of reestablish a relationship with Iris. And we are going to get to see those little moments come about where they are dating and it progresses to potentially where they were in season 3, which was engaged. So I can't wait. I'm hyped for West Allen next September, or this September. I don't know why I said next September, but I'm so excited. I'm sorry this video was so late. I was so busy, and I'm sorry I was just so all over the place. I'm remembering that excitement when I saw that part of that ending, and it's just translating into this video so hard right now. I don't know what else to do. I'm just giddy like a little schoolgirl. I just can't wait for Flashpoint Paradox stuff. And they even had Crisis on Infinite Earth, that little scene where Barry makes a time remnant and he goes up and he kills himself to save everybody. It was an homage almost to Crisis on Infinite Earth, and I really, really appreciated that. I'm hoping they don't make it so that's gonna how it ends, where Barry becomes a time. Would that even work? I don't know. I just appreciated the Crisis on Infinite Earth reference. That was really nice of them. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for putting up with my craziness and my all over the placeness, and you're awesome. If you liked it, give it a like. If you have anything to say about what I've said, please comment. I love comments. I will comment back on anything nice or mean or combative or whatever. I will respond to you regardless of what you say. And if you like this video and you want to see my other videos that I'm planning on doing, which is Women on the Flash, my West Allen video, and some other stuff that aren't Flash related, but some serious topics I'd like to discuss, please subscribe. I would love for you to watch more, and thank you for watching this one.